Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Phent Noobs Roll the Tanks with the Flying Phent. This is episode number 220. I'm recording this on the 18th of December. And look at that, I did it. I got the two-tiered carousel. It turns out I didn't need to download a mod. XVM does it on its own. So I just configured XVM to put things in 2 rows. I would have liked to have, personally, I got 4 rows, but if I could do a custom sort order, it would be better. I'd do like American, British, German. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I would on 4 rows. I'd want to do American, German, Russian, and then my 2 tank destroyers. That's what I'd like to do, or possibly tank destroyers at the top. I don't know. But in either case, that's what I'd like to do. I also went ahead and did some other changes with XVM, as you may or may not be able to see. And when I logged in, I got a notification that it's already out of date. So that was one of the things I added, was notification when I'm out of date. But this is nice. It's a lot more room. I think it would be better once I had more tanks. The list looks a little empty. I also turned it on so this filter is there all the time and not just when I have too few tanks. So we can, for example, we can say, don't show me the tier 3, and we can drop that on sale Valentine AT from the list. Then I don't have to worry about it. So there you go. All that is all done. Let's hop in. I'm going to do the AMX-13, I think, to start. That'll be our first artillery for the battle. I did want to check one thing, though, because it was mentioned to me that the premium rounds usually have a bigger, do more splash damage. I don't think that is necessarily the case with this tank, because this is anti-tank HE, so this stuff just has more penetration, I think. But that's something to be aware of, right? When you're doing your buying your ammo, you have to realize that there's different things out there. These two, for example, are both armor piercing, so they will both have kind of more penetration versus this one here, which is just the high explosive. So you should really take a look at kind of what your options are as you move through this. In any case, I am going to start with the MX-13 105 AM. My tank of choice for the first battle. Oh, and I see it's trying to show me stats now with some of the changes I made. Maybe I should turn those on, I suppose. I don't want to see the win rate, but it wouldn't be bad seeing everybody else. You can see it's also showing the tiers now with the names. Puts the names over the tanks and puts the tier kind of on the left. I wasn't quite sure what settings I wanted for that, so yeah. I don't know if I like them being colored by how good the player is either. 1, I don't know what's good and what's bad to start with, but 2, I don't know. It looks kind of excessive, you know?
Time to roll out.
There's a lot of information on the screen, is what I mean. Nobody's going to the right. And since I don't want to be stuck alone and overrun, I'm going to move with everybody. If nobody's going right, I'm not going to weaken my right flank. Some people really should go with the KV-1. Just saying. And I did, by the way, also change it back to colorblind mode. If you recall, that wasn't working with my old KVM setup, but I have fixed that. Yeah, I don't think I like all these colors. I think there'll be some changes going on after this this episode. And I can't get around to that guy. All right, can we get around to this guy is the big question. Yes, is the answer to that big question even. Be right there. Nice. Down to 17 health. I almost one hit killed him. Can I get the Stug? I can. Not if he backs up though, I can't. Come back forward, Stug. Oh, they have a KV-1S coming up behind our guy. Das ist nicht gut. I'm not clutching this, we're waiting. Shoot, maybe I should have clutched it. I'm clutching it now. Get there! Dang it. And of course the Stug had come out into the open. Shoot. That's a double shoot right there. Think that Stug has moved? I think he probably has. But I'm a little bit too exposed, so I'm gonna relocate again. I believe I'm way too far on the flank. It's not a good place for artillery to be. Oh, now everyone's going that way, huh? Well, not everyone. Now some people are going that way. Oof, came up short. Unfortunately.
Critical hit.
There we go. Did a fair bit of damage. Stop moving, Churchill. It's gonna be hard to hit you if you keep doing that. Okay, or you can just die, I suppose. I didn't realize this KV-1S was coming up behind us. What if I could shotgun him from above?
Fire.
Is that a good idea? Nope. It's definitely not a good idea. Too late now, because here I come.
Critical hit.
Hit him in the tracks.
Track hit.
I'm trying to ram him. Am I underneath his gun? I don't even...
Vehicle is heading.
I don't even know what happened there. Good times, though. Good times. Oh, that was fun. It was fun because it was completely inane. It should not have occurred. I remember that being kind of more of a cliff that I could peer down as opposed to a gentle roll. But that's okay. Once the bullets started piling into me, I figured, well, whatever. Dying anyway. Might as well go down in style. By ramming a heavy tank. It's how artillery does it. Yeah, you know, I don't think I'm a fan of this
Time to roll
way
out.
of... Yeah. Can I make this list? Yeah, I liked it better the other way. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what settings I change and end up going with in the end. Alright, good. Now I got trains for protection and cover. No, he's gone around the corner now. There is an artillery in this game that we gotta watch out for.
Penetration. Target hit. The radio man is down. We can only signal nearby vehicles. One of our tracks is damaged. We're immobilized.
Who the heck hit me? KV-1.
Critical engine damage. We're stuck here. Let's roll.
Oh, it was only the tractor. I was like, he said, "Let's roll." Why aren't we rolling? It was the engine got fixed, but the tracks got fixed, but the engine was still damaged. Use this bit of a wreck as some cover. Not that it matters. I don't think there's much I can do against KV-1.
We didn't even scratch them.
In fact, we know that's one of the tanks I can't penetrate. I'm gonna try and come around behind and deal with these little guys that are kind of harassing us. I don't know if I'm gonna have any success with that, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Of course, here comes the Leopard. Possibly with the intention of stopping me from doing exactly what I'm thinking about doing. Alright, the Leopard's dead. Oh wow, look how good my team is doing. Holy smokes. I can't handle driving this slow. I'm going to repair the engine. The track is still going to be giving me trouble, but at least with the fixed engine I should be able to be a little bit more maneuverable. To some extent. So they have 2 KV-1s and an artillery left. I don't know how long their artillery is going to be alive for. Not very, considering it's been spotted now.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, I did manage to get through the turret ring, which you know is one of my favorite spots, framing on the KV-1s. If you've been watching my channel. It's one of the few weak spots that I like because I can hit it from 360 degrees around the tank, right? The turret ring is everywhere. So there we go. Look at that. Not bad. 1555 and 1296. I still don't understand the difference there, but whatever. We did lose, right, with our AMX 105. That's fine. T14's next. Let's do it. Oh, someone's on. Who is it? Is it Lagzuki? It is Lagzuki. We'll see what he's up to. I'm sure if he's in the mood for a platoon, he'll let me know. Yeah, I don't like this. It was nice trying it, but I'm not a fan of the different labels. I like the old labels. Look at all the heavy tanks. Holy smokes.
Let's get this show on the road.
Go ahead, KV-85. After you. Oh, I thought you were going that way. Holy smokes. The heck was that? And did they know I was there, or were they just shooting blind? Okay, I moved out of the way to let you by. So please don't box me. I'm leaving. This is dumb. I'm going around. There's enough heavy tanks there. They've obviously got somebody with fantastic view range scouting. Oh, there's a T1 advancing. Odd that I can't see him, though. I almost can. He's almost in my view range. Spot the looks, though.
Enemy armor is hit.
100 points of damage with that shot. That's good. I'm not sure if that KV-1 realized it or not, but he's kind of out in the open there. You don't really see anything, do you? Just shooting blind? I wonder if there's a reason why he thinks there's somebody there. Well, I don't know. Let's go see if we can find somebody, shall we?
Permission to engage. Let's find another target. Ricochet.
Aw. Ricochet. Talk about nonsense.
Didn't penetrate their armor.
Alright, let's go for the sides.
Bounced.
We're gonna bounce there too, are we?
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Well, then penetrate.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Ricochet.
I can't see where any weak spots are.
That one didn't go through.
I don't know. Is this turret ring maybe? There we go.
We're immobilized. Ricochet.
Look, you drove in front of me. You're blocking my shot on the big heavy guy. You're gonna get pushed. It's just the way it's gonna go, man.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Ricochet.
Stop ricocheting.
Penetration. That one didn't go through.
There's even the premiums bouncing. There's some nonsense for you.
Ready to fire. They're knocked down.
Alright, now load the cheap stuff. Oh, it's another T-14. Don't load the cheap stuff, load the good stuff.
Fire. We didn't even scratch them. The gunner is dead. We're trying to cover for him. Penetration. They've hit our viewports. Can't see anything. Critical hit. Critical hit.
I'm going back to the regular stuff because I'm gonna die. Yep.
Everyone get out.
Wow, T-14. I had no idea they were so hard to kill. I mean, I have one. I don't seem to be invincible. That's probably going to be one for our team anyway. It's going to take them a while, though, to get around and deal with those heavies, but I think they'll be able to pull it out. So let's hop over to the Fury. Oh. Alright, so what are they at? The Lorraine 155. An SU-85. It's only the one artillery, I guess. Yeah, one artillery for them, two for us. They have an extra heavy to make up for it, though. What heavies do... I can't even tell what kind of heavies they have. I can't read the thing. Oh, there we go. This is a little bit better. Oh, now it's covering up the... Yeah, I don't... What are these? There's like little things there. I don't know what that means. Oh, whether maybe it'd tell me if they've been spotted or not? That could be. You know what? I think I'm going to go up on the ridge over here. No one's really coming this way. But I can hopefully spot for artillery. If you recall, I went this way once before. What? I don't think our M4 driver is making the kind of sense he thinks he's making. Wow, so the enemy sent almost nobody this way. That's very interesting. The Chaffee's running in for their artillery. Didn't get any of them, though. Not a shock. Pretty sure that guy's in the town, behind buildings and whatnot.
Ready to fire. Target released. Penetration.
I gotta move, though, do artillery. Oh,
Fire. One of our
holy smokes.
vehicle is heading.
Once we were spotted, we did not live very long. Could go either way. Not gonna worry about which way it goes. Did we win over here yet? We did. 1687 XP. Not bad. Not bad. How much money we make? 25,000. And after resupply of ammo, we still made 5 grand. Premium ammo is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. Next up on the list, I'm going to do one more. Let's do the... Which of these ones? I think we'll do the SU-85 to start. We'll go right to left. I'm pretty sure I went left to right last time, so this time we'll go right to left. This is probably going to be the last battle this episode. I'm hoping to do 4 again. Preparation for my holidays. I'm gonna go through town. On the outside.
Time to roll out.
Okay. A little bit of speed's always nice. Does red mean I suck? Is that why my tank is in a red color? I don't know what the colors mean. They do have a couple of artillery, so I don't want to get myself stuck somewhere.
Critical hit. Enemy is hit.
Let's go. Keep putting rounds into him. One more. There we go. Well, we're doing good on this flank. So far. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. Which, when you think about it, is kind of a funny expression. Shouldn't it just be counting your eggs? I mean, does anyone... My grandfather was a farmer. He didn't have a lot of chickens, but he had some. And he never said, I'm going to go see how many chickens I'm going to get and go out and count chickens before they've hatched. He would go out and he would count his eggs. And then from there, figure out how many chickens he wanted and then eat the other eggs. He didn't look at his counting chickens, looked at his counting eggs. Which, you know, makes sense. That's what he's doing. He's counting the eggs. There's no reason for me to go out there and try to deal with the artillery because it'll be dead before I get there. See, there we go. It's dead. So I'm gonna head this way and see if I can get some people from the flanks. Well, I was gonna head for that Churchill one, but it looks like he's kind of well been whittled down already. Holy smokes, down to 49 health. People can obviously still see him. I think he's dead now. Oh no, he's still going. He's still alive and kicking. Look at that guy. Doesn't know when to call it quits. Now he's done. I'm not worried about my left flank because we do have a lot of friendly vehicles rolling up on them. Getting this Pack 60 from the back would work, although he's pretty much dead now as well. And now he's dead, and I'm stuck once again. I get stuck way too often. It's KV-1 here.
Penetration.
Good hit there, and he's dead. I'm going to try and come up back here and take these guys from behind with all the sexual innuendo that implies. Actually looks like the Panzer is heading down into the valley.
Ready to fire. I don't see the target.
Nobody does. It's dead. The target has ceased to exist, my friend. And now the BDR-G1 is going after our guerrilla. And there's nobody back at the base, but we're all kind of rushing there. T-14 is going to go that way, so I'm going to go this way, and we can pincer this BDRG-1. Really, I just wanted to go downhill instead of uphill. That's why I did it. Oh, but then I got stuck again. I'll be dead before I get there, I think. What are you going to do, 1C? You can't penetrate him. Well, it's a win. I didn't do much, but it's a win. 540 XP. Not a fantastic amount. Oh, and we won in the Fury. 759. Look at that. Wow, we're going to be done in no time. We would have to buy another tank for something to do. We are getting up there. We got a little bit of money. Not enough for any of the tanks that I would like to get, though. But having said that, I wouldn't mind getting some tanks just for like gold harvesting. And I'd like to go with things that are perhaps not super common. It's also been mentioned that I should go down the Covenanter line, and that might be something worth doing. So I might, like, for example, grab the Covenanter here and work my way through it. You know, it's on sale, so it wouldn't hurt to pick it up, I suppose. Potentially, there was another British line too, I think, that was recommended. I don't think it was the Churchill line. I think it was just the Covenanter line, actually. I think that's the only line that was recommended. But I could... I suppose go down the Leopard 1 line as well. I'm not in a big rush for that, though. I think if I do end up going with anything, it's going to be... no, here. It's probably going to be the Covenanter and work down that line. But I'm not in a big rush. We'll see. For now, I'm going to end this episode. Then I'm going to go and play with my KVM settings a little bit more. And when we come back for the next episode, hopefully I've got something I like a little bit better. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. It really does help me out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. For now, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.